Hi everybody, I'm Mickey Gamble with Crossroads Mountain Home, and we're just really excited here because we are today here going to sign these agreements that's going to tie us and these guys, the Boxcars, together for their first record. And we've got Adam, Keith, and Ron, and John R. and Harold, and our witness and their booking agent from Class Act, Mike Drudge here. And so, boys, let's get around here and pass these things out and start the signing process.
I'm Mike Drudge, Class Act Entertainment. Thrilled to be here and really glad to be a part of the startup of this new band, an opportunity to represent these guys, the Boxcars. It represents an exciting time when guys come together with this much mutual respect. There's still a lot of great bands, but it seems like they're individuals playing sort of to themselves. In this case, you got a group that all respects and each other, and it's a great thing. So anyway, excited to be a part of it, and I'm dying to hear the record. Haven't heard but just a couple songs. Adam, what can you tell us about the record? Give us any hints of what we're going to hear.
Well, there's a lot of as Mike was saying, there's a genuine mutual respect among all five guys here, and we sort of the band initially came together. Ron Stewart and I both were working as part of Dan Tominski's group, and when we saw that was sort of winding down due to Allison Krause, who Dan Tominski's a regular part of Union Station still, and they're fixing to ramp back up and start touring again and finishing up their own album. We saw an opportunity we knew we wanted to keep playing together, but we didn't know exactly what capacity. So we thought, well, let's just see if maybe some folks will play, we could put a group together. So we contacted John Bowman and Keith Garrett and Harold Nixon, and that's sort of how the band came together. And through rehearsals and getting together and going over material, Keith Garrett's one of the primary writers in the band. He's written several of the tunes that are going to be included on the album, and Ron Stewart has several songs as well. So we're trying to bring as much original material to the table, and as far as the arrangements and everything, we all just sort of bounced ideas off of each other, and we're real excited to get it out, and we're anxious for folks to hear it, and certainly think that there's something on there for everybody. And I can let some of these other guys, John can comment on some of it now.
Well, I'm excited to be a part of it. I'm surprised actually to be part of it, but all these guys they're my favorite musicians at their instruments that they play. Of course, I didn't know Keith until he came to rehearsal that night. I knew his voice, but I just didn't know him. And to see what he brings to this band, I knew from the start that this is what I wanted to try to do and be a part of, because all these guys are great singers, great writers, great musicians, and I think we have something special to offer to people, and looking forward to getting to deliver it to them.
What you think, Keith?
I've just been having a blast. It's been, like John said, we didn't really know each other that well. We enjoyed getting to know him, and just appreciate the opportunity to get to play with such great guys. I mean, not only such great pickers, but they are just really good guys, real fun to travel around with, and I'm looking forward to doing more of it, yeah.
Well, I think part of the key to this band, as was spoken earlier, that it's a great lineup of guys, and we all have a mutual respect for one another as musicians and also as people. But one of the things I think is a strong point of this band is it's not maybe your normal first thought of five guys put together, and I think actually that's a wonderful thing. We've all known each other and we've all played together in different bands or sessions. And I think that this particular configuration of guys might not be the first thought in folks' mind as a unit, but I think that's one of the strong points of the band, that it has its own sound because of that. And it wasn't anything that we really had to try to do. It was just kind of there from the start. And plus, as mentioned earlier, Keith, great songwriter, great singer. All these guys are just the top of their game. And I'm happy to be a part of it and can't wait for y'all to hear the record.
As Ron has alluded to, that was actually one of my most exciting things. Is I was thinking about the musical diversity because there, as he said, it's kind of not strange, but you might not initially think all of us together in this conglomeration, but it's not any particular, down one road or down the other. I'm hoping that there's a lot of diversity, and it's feeling that way on the record already. I'm really excited about that. It doesn't feel pinholed anywhere, but.
It's kind of funny, people will ask me, well now, is Ron Stewart playing the fiddle or banjo? I'll say yes. Now, is John Bowman, is he playing guitar or fiddle? Yeah. It's kind of like, who's on third?
Yeah.